She was beautiful, and they killed her. They took away my little girl.
33-year-old Alexandra Medina was saving money for years to have liposuction in the Dominican Republic, where the procedure costs much less than it would in the U.S. Over the objections of her mother, she went to the clinic where 2 patients had previously died. When she arrived last week, she did have some concerns and called her mother.
She didn't like the way the place looked. She said, "This is dirty and everything, Mommy." The other red flag was when she had to pay for the surgeon right then and there, like when you arrive at the house. Who does that? And then the last red flag was that they wheeled her in at 8:30 at night.
The tummy tuck procedure was supposed to be performed by Dr. Felix Almanzar, a plastic surgeon, but the family claims he didn't.
He handed it off to an obstetrician, someone who's not a board-certified plastic surgeon.
She asked him, "Are you a plastic surgeon?" And he was crying, "Yeah, I am." And meanwhile, he lied to her face. He's not. He's an obstetrician.
The family says it learned Alexandra died during the procedure last Thursday night, but the death certificate lists her death the following morning of an embolism.
How am I to believe that was actually the cause of death, an embolism, and that she stopped breathing? It could be he punctured her lung.
Alexandra was married and had a 14-year-old son in New Rochelle. Her mother said she tried in vain to talk her out of the tummy tuck.
I feel that I'm at fault too, because I should have done more research, but she kept telling me, "Mommy, think positive," and that's what I was trying to do, and I just feel that I could have prevented this somehow.
The anguished mother told me she still hasn't come to terms with her grief.
First it was shock, disbelief, then it was crying continuous, right? And then it started becoming just sporadic. And then now it's anger. And I know I'm gonna hang on to this anger until they get these people. I want my daughter's monsters to pay, because they lured her in and they made her believe, and she was so naive.
And the family is now working through the U.S. Embassy in Santo Domingo for the return of Alexandra's body to New York for burial. And they've set up a We Want Justice for Alexandra page on Facebook. And I should note that the Centers for Disease Control have previously issued warnings about visiting the Dominican Republic, which has been listed as the most dangerous place to travel abroad for plastic surgery.